Good morning, folks. Welcome back. There we go. Turn my mic the right way. Yeah, hope everybody had a great weekend. I think today we're going to start working on an interior spot for the Maelstrom spawn point area, probably JC's throne room. Because it's annoying. I don't like it. I'd rather people just hung out and not worry about getting points. So this is our Maelstrom area that we made before, and we want to put something inside a building about like that big. So just keep an eye on our scale. Let's edit. I'm just going to keep it. Good morning, dollar. And turn off. There we go. Let me just grab this. LP section. Grab it. And we'll bring it across over here. Like the default too. And that'll bring our housecraft stuff over too, which is nice to have. And this, let's see, object set origin to 3D cursor. And RZ45, cool. And that gives us kind of everything, actually. RZ90. Okay. So we can actually just use this if we wanted to as a combination exterior interior for our space, but I think we're going to mess with it more. It's not exactly the right size. I just kind of wanted to have it so we know where we were. Our space then is three of those wide. Just grab that. P section. Let's just move this thing. Exterior. And turn it off. And move this, the collection. Interior. Great. And there we go. So that's our sort of initial space area. And if we look at it, okay, so we need to adjust it some more. It's our width. I'm going to come through. I'm actually just going to get rid of housecraft on it for right now. And 2. So kind of silly to do it this way, but why not? Control E, bridge edge loops. And 1K. Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't want to do it. Great. Control R2. There we go. AM distance merged. Cool. So that's going to be roughly the size of our room. We're going to actually move this inside slightly, so it wouldn't be exactly the same because one of these was a porch in the old days, but you know, hey. And then let's give it a roof too. Object set origin to geometry. Alt X, mirror. No, fine. Fill. W, subdivide. Oh, you didn't want to let me. Undo. Fine. Gotta spend a lot of time to turn this back into a solid cube, but whatever. It's fine. Helps me think. There we go. And let's see what our wireframe face definition is. Okay, so we're exterior. So, Susquehanna. We're going to edit and shift in and recalculate our normals to be interior. Good. We're going to turn off that awful red. And let's see, what's our height? 2.5. So each one of these was 2.5. That's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. Coplanar, G, no. Yeah, no. E, 2.5. Minus 2.5. Cool. So we got a 2-story room, which feels better for what we're going to be doing anyway. And square's not super exciting, but we'll start there and see what happens. I'm just going to move our ceiling off to its own space. So we can kind of take a look at it. And let's bring a person in. Actually, let's bring our person from before in. We might as well just do that. Select hierarchy. Or I can get all of them. Anthony. Not delete objects, come on. Select objects. Control C, copy object. Let's see if we got it all. Paste. Yeah, looks like we got them. Cool. And Alt G. That brings him back to center. Cool. And let's bring our building up. To there. And object set origin to 3D cursor. I am, I guess. I mean, I'm a professional concept artist who uses 3D, so I suppose that makes me a professional 3D artist. Cool. I think maybe we want it a little longer, so we might fake this out. Let's grab this face. And EY minus 2.5. Or just, yeah. E minus 2.5. Cool. Great. Yeah, that's better. I think we're more into that. I want to put like a throne back here and some other stuff. And yeah, should be good. I'm going to go grab my demon statue that I think I brought in already. Import GLB. There. Where are we at? That's all music stuff. No. Let's see, here we are. Demon God statue. Yep, there he is. Made this on my iPad over the weekend. Very tiny. Need to make him bigger. S100. That's better. Control A, all transforms, or rotation scale. Okay. You can go a bit bigger than that. Yes, 1.5. Yeah. 1. Cool. All transforms. This is this dude's patron. And ultimately we're going to get into a big demon fight, I think, later on this week, but we got to work up to it. Excuse me. But we're going to put the statue back there. Yes, made it on my iPad with Nomad Sculpt. I'll show you real quick. There he is. It's a bit of kit bashing of pieces and then sculpting on top, but the head came from Bernard's insect kit, I think. But mostly it was like all the funky stuff to kind of make it my own. And then I modified the head quite a bit to tie it together so it doesn't feel just like an insect head stuck on top. And obviously, like, the neck and thing didn't work at all. But yeah, anyway, done on my iPad. Save. Let's go ahead and new. No. I do more than just Blender when I have to. I'm really not a particular software evangelist one way or another. I use whatever. JC or live stream. JC Throne Room. There we go. Okay, so we need a throne. We need some other stuff. Maybe we'll build the dais and stuff up first. That's a kind of a good size for it. Let's make it a separate object. Shift D, P section, kill it. Good. And we're going to go E 0.3. It's like a foot. Sure. And then let's do a loop here. Yeah, kind of aim it to about there. Well, actually, maybe we'll do a full. No, we don't want that. 3 inset, and then we'll have to fix the other one, but I do kind of want it on all sides. There we go. And 7, which way am I facing? And then KY. Great. And then KY. Great. And then 2. Get rid of those. There we go. Now 3E.3, second foot up. Cool. So that's got to have a bit of a lead up. Just lord over people. We'll bring our demon up as well. We still need to put our statue or our throne in front of him. I'm kind of wanting to use the same bone structure that we've been using for the humanoids that have looked after this guy. We'll do that in a minute, I think. I also want... Oh. This... Don't tell me I edited him. Yeah, I did. Go away. This, edit. 1. That point. Okay. Is it architecture? I always forget where it is. Mesh. Archimesh. No. It's the one for making pillars. Yeah, columns. There it is. Column. Total height is going to be 5 meters. Top radius is going to be 0.5. No. 0.25. Yeah. Base 0.5. 0.5. Is that making it bigger? It's still not big enough, so we need to go a whole 1. Great. 1, 1, and we'll go to like 0.1. Yeah, that's good. 1, 1, 0.1. Arches? Nah, we don't need arches. We'll just do the straight thing. Why is this base not as big as the top, or is it? Oh, it is. It's just all hidden inside. Okay. 1 might be a bit too much. 0.75. Let's try that. I think that's better. I'm gonna like tweak this column until I get it where I want it to be. Include a circular base. Yes, we definitely want that. Cool. Circular top. Yes. And create an array. Sure. And we're going to go count X as 0, count Y of 4, distance of 2.5. Right? Yes, that should be count of 5. That's given us a column along every appeared in a YouTuber's video. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. Not something I've ever paid a lot of attention to. Okay, so we got our columns there. Nice. Digging that. And then we can mirror that. Oh, come on. Control A, rotation scale. Mirror it. Oh, they're not individual objects. Great. Okay. Columns. I'm just going to select hierarchy and join them together. What? No. Okay, fine. Object, convert to mesh. Now join them together. Piss off. Now mirror them. Column on both sides. Nice. So this guy's from Georgia, and he's got sort of, he wants to keep it feeling like he's, you know, American and all that stuff. So feeling he's in a complete evil prick. Hence the columns. He's going for that neoclassical look to give him what he feels is legitimacy, even though no one in his world has, in this world, has any idea what neoclassical means in any sense of the word. Anyway, but you know, that's how this goes. It's going to feel weird because it's also going to have like a log cabin exterior, so it'll be kind of fun. Okay, and then let's come back to here, and we're going to make, let's see, this whole area be the door. I don't want it to be a square. Maybe we'll just leave it a simple door. We'll come back to that. Maybe we'll do the exterior of the thing now. Yeah, so this, link, copy modifiers. Turn off exterior. Back to here. Whew, okay, that's kind of odd. Gotta change all the materials, I guess. Oh yeah. Tab, A, assign everything to that. There we go, that's better. And floor is kind of odd. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Maybe we'll separate out our floor, make it a different object. Original, Shift-G, coplanar, P, section, and then kill on the floor here. Let's just kill Housecraft for right now. Now on this one, Housecraft, let's just edit some of our options. Let's see what we can see. We're going to have no destroyed windows. Random damage is going to be off. Good, yeah, that'll make it better. Because we want it to be pretty much solid. And I think I might just mirror it. Because it looks right that way, yeah. I'm going to actually just, I think, apply it now? Maybe I'll hold off a minute. Okay, maybe let's work on the throne. Interior off. Well, let's take this. New collection, kind of like different collections for splitting things out, and we'll call it the dais. Now I can turn off that. And this can go to interior. And that's where his throne is going to be, so let's bring him back to here. I think I might use the boat thing to just create the base geometry for this. Let's try it and see if it works. It could be fun. Now I think we have, not quite everything we need. Let's just do a new one. Tudor boat geometry. I just have a voice. I don't know. I did a couple of, I've done some tutorials for gamedev.tv. I think only one of them's been released, but I have done 2 for them. But I think I just have one of those voices. All right, so that's loading up. Just kind of thinking how we want the shape to be on here. Come on, Blender. Yeah. So I am but a voice, no body. There we go. Copy. And let's go. We're on Dias again. Paste. Yes. Did it not? Did it paste him again? Come on, no. Copy objects. Paste. Great. Okay. RZ 90. Cool. Now we're just going to mess with this a bit. Front type is going to be square with 0 pointiness. Maybe slight pointiness? Yeah, we'll see. Back, we like how it is, but it's, oh, the height offset on this should be 0. Back height offset high, and main settings, let's see. Width 1.2 seems pretty good for a throne, maybe just 1. Bottom length of 1, top length of 1.2. That's kind of neat. That's too high up, but definitely looking that. We're going to get rid of the keel. I love using things just to make weird shit with. I think the depth is too far still. Top length of 0.75. Yeah, it's better. Bottom length 0.66. Yes, that's a fun looking little throne out of a boat. And we're going to do more to it too, clearly. It's too high up. Height offset down to there. Let's just bring it back, kind of set it where we want it. Cool. I think our height of 0.6 is too high. Let's go to like 0.33. Yes. Better. Yes. Yeah, if that looks like a boat, I don't know, man. That feels like a Jetsons chair to me. It's still a little wide. Let's cut the width in to like that. Cool. And it's going to be made by seafaring people, so I don't actually mind if it looks too much like a boat, because I'm gonna, let's keep it go like that. Top length of 0.5, bottom length of 0.33. Yes. That's fun. We're going to use that, I think. Let's cut the number of ribs down on it from 14 to 4. Yeah. Maybe 5. Let's see. Sure. And I don't know that we want capping on it either. We might just want to add our own later. I think I like that better. Cool. Alrighty. We're going to go with that as the shape of our throne and apply all. And save. So there's our throne. Now, let's see if we can give it some funky shit. Want to bring in a spine. Let's see. Which spine do we want to bring in? Let's bring the big honkin' spine in. Collection, new collection, base bones. Okay. And where'd they go? Undo. Redo. There you are. Fuck it. We'll do it later. Okay, so this object here, tab. Let's come take a look at it. 1 and 2, yeah. Grab that. I feel like that's going to go away. Snip, go away. That's going to be our spine. At least one of them. Let's see. Q, curve extract. And take it and join it to this. And that's pretty good. Oh, it's going to get a cushion. Don't worry. Let's add it again. And this one, let's just delete that side now. Okay. So there's our vertex thing. A Control T 90. Let's straight up the back. Kind of fun. Okay. Now we need to do. Where's our resolution? I still need to get the better sense how to use this again. I used to be better at it. X count. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want any influence on that. Point distribution, would that be that? Yeah, because this. Whew, that goes all crazy, crazy. No. Let's just stay with Fibonacci. That's actually fine. We're probably going to put it in. Hi, Zach. Probably going to wrap it up anyway, like we did the other ones. So that's cool. I wouldn't mind getting them a little closer together. Bone chain. Okay. There we go. That brings them closer together. Digging that. Okay. Now, let's come back out and let's bring in a rib bone, which I think doesn't really matter. But let's go with this one. Try that, see what it does. Okay, and tab, and oh, I see what happened. I'm just gonna grab the front ones of all of these. Q, curve extract. Great, and I'm gonna take those and join them to that. I got the back too. I don't want the back one. So just grab that, L, vertices gone. A, and segments, switch direction, good. Yeah. Yeah! Okay. And that's working well for me. Maybe make them a little bit narrower. That's the bottom of Phyllis, right. Epithys. I can speak. Spread. Bring it in. Yeah. Length. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's do that. Primary radius. Can we shrink it down some? Yeah. Cool. Good deal. Cool. Now we want to take those endpoints here. And we want to turn on proportional editing and connected only and GZ. Maybe not even. Let's just turn off proportional and see. Okay, we do want it on, but we want it very small. We want to grab a couple of like maybe 0.1. Let's see if that's enough. Cool. Then we can grab these, 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 and these. And which we want yet? Out just a bit. Yeah, something like that. That's cool. I just want to spike up and be kind of cool looking. Let's grab the center here. Here. Make sure I'm just doing this one. Yes, nothing else. And something like that. Do I like it? That's pretty cool. I think that could be fun. We could do another spine all the way up the sides too, which might be neat. Let's see. First, let's see if let's mirror it. I think it'll be okay. We'll avoid that. We might put something on afterward. Ooh, no, I know what we'll do. Cool, we like that. Now, come back to this. And I'm gonna bring in fleshy spine. Tasty looking. Let's grab this again, and 2, grab that. Just that, yes. Q curve extract. And then join it to this. And we gotta scale it a lot, don't we? What? Okay, Control A, rotation scale first off. Tab, Alt scale, there we go. Come on, Blender. Ooh, we crashed. We crashed hard. Let's bring it back. Recover, autosave. See how far back we gotta go. Throne room. Okay. So we lost that, but that's fine. We'll do it again. Let's mirror this first. Save. And what's the scale on that? No, it's right. Okay. I'm going to tab, select that, curve extract. Actually, yeah, we'll see. And then grab the fleshy spine and take our curve and join it to that. Now we're going to tab. I'm just going to get rid of this one. And A and Alt S and bring it in. Let's save. Let's do it again in a little bit. Ooh, that's neat looking. Okay, that's fun. Let's see if we can adjust it. Fletchy spines, point distribution. It keeps it more even on it. Do we like it? Nah. Remesh smoothing. It's not relax the geometry. Maybe remesh it? No. Skinny fat. What's this changing for us? No. Okay. Trim, we don't want that. Spine length influence. Nah. Just want to make sure, I want to try and get it to come the whole distance if we can. There we go. Ooh, yeah, there you go. It's almost like a mouth now. Kind of fun. Definitely digging that. That looks cool. Very, very nice. We're going to leave that as probably even outside of our skin. Now, do we want to do legs? That's another interesting thing. Do we want to? How do we want to set it onto the ground? What are we thinking? Be a good way to set it onto the ground. I kind of actually like it just floating there weirdly, but I do want to have something. Okay, well, let's just give it something. Here, Shift S2. Great. Tab, Shift A, mesh, add a cylinder? Sure. RX90. And scale it down. Like that. Okay. Good. Cool. Q curve extract. I'm just going to delete that, or just, sorry. L, X, faces. Cool. And now this to maybe that one. Nah, well, not yet. Let's just solve this tab. 1. Okay, Alt Z, B. X, vertices. X, vertices. Okay. Actually, 2. Or can I X a segment? Or is it just going to make it auto? I don't want them to close. Let's see. A, curve, toggle cyclic. There we go. And X segments. There we go. That's better. Now let's try joining it to this thing. Okay, we have to adjust it. Actually gonna P. Great. Now, we want all these to be pointed the same way, which is this way. So this one, this one, this one. Switch directions. Okay, yes. So everything is now coming out of the chair. Now, that's weird. No. Really funky looking. It's kind of neat, but even distribution. Yes. Might just take the one and then just duplicate it. That's actually kind of cool. Might be faster for us. Control T, rotate it around like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. I just got the one. Cool. And then we can just duplicate it. And Shift D, GY. And Shift D, GY. I'm taking it back to like there. Cool. And then join those together, or not. Convert them all to mesh. Now join them together. Now mirror them around our chair. It's a little small, but it's kind of not bad. Let's see, maybe we can just edit a little bit. Actually, let's get rid of the hops for right now. One. Oh, come on. GX, GZ. Better. Yeah, that's better. Save. What's my age? I'm 50. I'm an old guy. Okay. Now let's convert that to mesh. And we'll just do them together. Convert those to mesh. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to just delete these things. Right? Yes. The hell's that? I don't know. The hell is that? Okay, it's just a center point. Object set origin to 3D to geometry. There we go. That's better. Cool. All righty. Feels suitably demonic. We're working well on this. Now, things we want outside of the skin. This and this, right? Things we want inside the skin. Maybe? Let's try. Let's see. Okay. Save. Gonna add a Blender Guppy Wrap It. Offset of 0.05. Resolution of remesh with 0.02. Not a shader, and a post remesh of 0.02. Now let's see what that gives us. Pretty good. I think we like it. Let's grab it and apply all. 50. Yep. That's me. Been around a long time. Sculpt mode. Fill those holes. And I just blob it a bit. Blob that. There we go. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, actually, I'm like a film concept artist by trade mostly, and we tend to skew older. You young folk go to work in video games. TV doesn't even normally hire you till you're in your late 40s for this job. So there are some exceptions, but in general, it skews older than video games does. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm just dragging out now instead of inflating. We're just getting our cloth wrapper so we can then come back and to run a cloth sim that works the way we want it to. Okay. Yeah, have I got it all? I'm sure I'm missing something, but that looks pretty good. Object mode. Tab. We need to remesh it first, too. Let's do that. Yeah. We'll use quad remesh. Here, quad remesh. What is it now? 27,000 quad remesh. I don't know, like 10,000. Let's see if we like it. And we won't even worry about being symmetrical. Remesh succeeded. Well, thank you. Where's the original one? There it is. Delete it. There's our wrap it. That looks good. Okay. So we're going to take... is all this stuff in the dais? It should be in the dais, but it's not. Let's move it all there. And we can just turn off dais so I can see what the heck I'm doing. All right. Now just dais. Come on. I want the nose. Delete. Okay. Done. Okay, so this is going to be M, new collection, skin. Just get it out of my way. Sure. Gone. Okay, so we want this, this, and this. Right? Yes. M, new collection, throne. I knew I was going to get to it eventually. Yeah, basically. Long-term partner. She and I have been together for a while. Let's see. And we're going to, yeah. Simply, make that a collision. Gonna make that collision. We're going to make this a collision. So all three of those are collision. Great. Skin. We're going to make it a cloth. It's going to be leather. We're going to set our quality steps to 20, our collision steps to 20, and a shrink of 0.05. We're going to save. And we're going to run. So I get expanded. Now it's going. Do we like it like that? It's kind of neat. Kind of wouldn't mind those bones ripping through, though. Let's reset it. Let's try a shrink of 0.1. And a collision quality of only 10, ironically. See if that gives us some errors that play in our favor. Kinda. Let's just reset and just try. What happens if we remove it from this one? Come on. All right, fine. Physics, just remove collision from that. And now play it again. Let's see. Do I like that better? That it kind of rips through? I think we might. Pause. We're actually going to go to more. So we're going to go like 0.25. And now we will raise our collision back up to 20 because we're not going to be colliding with that. Save. Play. I want to really shrink. That's too much, though. Okay. Pause. Reset. Shrink of, let's go 0.15. Try that. That feels better. I want to push it in, I think. Still not right. Shrink of 0.08. Let's go back. That's better. Maybe actually I don't want to shrink it. If I don't shrink it at all this time, let's see. And increase our weight to like 0.75. So it's heavy. It's going to suck it more in like that. That could be neat. Definitely like the weight. Maybe we will give it a little bit of shrinking. These cloth sims are mostly a lot of playing around just to see what you like. I also want to make sure of something. No, its face orientation is correct. Okay. I'm going to go shrinking of 0.01. Very minor shrinkage. That's going to work for us, I think. Particularly when we throw the other stuff on top like that. That feels really creepy. I'm liking it. Let's go with it. Finish cloth. Finish and apply cloth. All right. And we're just going to get rid of its own solidify. I don't want it. Use my own. Okay. Now I just want to smooth this in a little bit here in the center. Just a touch. So it's a little bit more chair-like. We can even bring it down just a bit there. Kind of using the cloth sim to get us, 75% of the way where we want to be, but not 100%. Let's smooth that back. Nice. That feels just weirdly creepy, and I love it. Let's take it so it's inside the fleshy bit here. And the fleshy bit here. And all that's going well. I like it. Let's come to this one, and I'm actually going to make sure mirroring is on, because I think this is mirrored, and bring that out. I guess it's not mirrored, but fine. Bring those out like that. Cool. Nice. Let's go back to this thing again. And bring it up over there. Move that down. Just taking a look, seeing if there's anything else we want to change on it. Let's just bring that kind of all the way down here. So it's not over our bony bit, and bring that back up. Yeah, cool. Push that in. And that in. Looks like we got a bit more there too. Cool. Nice. Now, I need to go grab that leather material that I like. Append. It's in the boats. Grab it from that. Material. Leather black old. Yeah, it's like my chair too, right? Don't we all have chairs that look like this? Come on. And F4 append. And capital B bone. Okay. Move the skin to throne. Let me just get rid of skin. Let me move this stuff also to throne. Cool. Where's that? I think I might have just deleted them. They're going away now. Cool. All right. We have not had intermission yet. Sorry. I actually can't go long today. I have a dentist appointment at 10, so I actually have to bail relatively close to on time today. I know. And you Smart UV project, unwrap it, and give it leather black old. Now this, I don't know if you can see the rib anymore. Can you? Can you see any part of that rib cage? I can just delete that, I think. We're not going to cut through it this time. Yeah. X, delete. we're using it to set the shape of our thing, but it's not actually showing through, so no point keeping it around. Cool. This one though, tab A, U, Smart UV Project. And we're going to make it capital B bone. This, capital B bone. Smart UV Project. I think we can get rid of the chair too, can't we? Yeah, none of that's showing through. Great. Love it when that happens. Let's see. Yeah, coming along. Okay, this thing. Tab A, U, Smart UV Project, unwrap. Now, the red goop, I don't know. A couple options for that. Where do I have organic? I'm just going to add a new object, I think, to grab the material. Because some of these are just fun. Let's try alien organic. Import material. Cool. And we can give this alien organic. Yeah, that feels better. Woohoo! I haven't done any other coloring at all, so this is not the color of our demon statue, but, you know, whatever. We got some extra shit on that I didn't even notice. Did it mirror the wrong way? Oh, you bastard. We want to go X, not Y. Mirror object. Oh, so I got rid of the chair. Let's see. I'll just get rid of it all for right now. Okay. This object, yeah. Cool. There, here, mirror it. It was mirrored around the chair, and then I deleted the chair. Or the boat, or whatever you want to call it. Great. Now, I feel like we actually need to grab on this thing, tab, and GY just a little bit further. And come back, interior. Yeah. And then 7 GY. Just a little bit further. Yes. Need to have more in the front. I think we still need to grab the throne and the demon. Throne, select objects. Just a little bit forward. Yeah. And then our demon boy also a little bit forward. Cool. You know, I'm not feeling this quite yet, actually. We need to move this in just a little bit. There we go. Great. That's better. So we see the whole column. Now we need to come to this sucker here. And planar. And then turn it back on so we can kind of see. Take it to there on our column. Cool. I'm not so much worried about this side, but let's do this side too. I don't think we're really going to look down too much on it, down the hall, but coplanar. But we should still make it right. I have to increase the length of the floor too. There and there. All right. Now we got our room. I'll probably have to change the ceiling too. I like the throne though. Let's move JC forward just a little bit. Now we need some lights. And I think I don't want any windows. Do need a door. We can choose tab 3, material, ID door, assign. Now let's see what that does for us. Okay, we have a doorway now. Great. And I think, because I don't like those walls there, I'm going to come here and in Housecraft, we want to realize our instances on and then apply all. Come on. Failed for cube. Oh, I'm in edit mode. Apply all. Great. Now we can mirror it this way and fix our wall. Cool. We have that. I might get rid of the actual door and just have it be a doorway, but we'll see. I also, like I said, we need some lights and we got to make it kind of creepy looking. Probably a brazier. Do I have such a thing? I think I do. Let's look. Yeah, we do. Cool. I wish I had some wood in it. Which one is it in? Military market, military siege. Okay. I could just put a little bit of fire on it. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, I want it here. A mirror on that. Okay. Ah, yes. We all have those friends. No. I like that. I think I want to grab our lantern from Meyer just because it's going to be easiest. Or not Meyer, sorry. Well, we can grab there too, but Pirate Bar would be the easiest place to get it from. Ooh, or though actually, no, I'm changing my mind. This guy's more. Let's do this. Torches. Everyone loves a torch, right? Yeah. This is too big. There we go. Give me more room. And then G to here. Cool. Maybe not on this back one. Might not be the smartest thing. That looks like it's roughly right down the middle. Cool. Q array. Cool. We want it to be 4 or 3, 3. Constant offset of minus 2.5. That'll get them down the center of those, right? Yes. And then they all should be correct. Why does this not seem to be correct? Because that should just be arrayed. Same as this. Let's just look. Those do not seem to be lining up properly. Control A, rotation scale. Now they are. That's going the wrong direction. 0y minus 2.5. No, 2.5. Now they're lining up right. Okay, cool. And then mirror it around that. Sure. Can I pick any object down the center to mirror it? Nice. Okay. So we have to figure out the best way to light them. Fire's a pain in my ass in some ways, but we can do a little bit with it. I think we might keep it mostly fake with a little bit of light. Let's come to here and Shift A, image. Come on, mesh plane and textures. Fire. Let's see what I have. That's kind of going to work for us. That feels like it's, both of those feel like they're lit off of a round thing. Either one of those. Let's do the lower one. Import image as a plane. Okay. Now we're going to scale it way down. It's going to be dark, isn't it? Yeah, fairly. Okay. Shading. Alphas from the color, because it's just a JPEG. Emission. Color strength of 5. Let's see. That works as long as they go mostly straight up. If they don't, it looks kind of bad. I'm a fan of it too. That's what we're going to try to use. That's why I picked this one, is because it actually goes pretty much straight up. Scale it down a little bit more. There we go. And tab, Shift D, RZ90. That's reasonably okay this time. I think that'll work for us. What we could do is tab 2 and 2 scale. No. Nah, it's fine. We're gonna go with that. And cool. Now, see if we can't copy. Control A, rotation scale. Link. Copy modifiers. Yes. Nice. It's going to be dark, but we can always add more lights too. That'd be cool. Now, I do think I want my platform generator floor for this thing. So let's open it up. Do I have platform generator on here? I, in fact, even have a floor. That has the right modifier. We could just maybe even just... Yep. There we go. We're just going to use this floor. Basically, it's the exact same size. Get rid of the other one. Actually, we won't get rid of it. We're just going to move it down. And we'll give it a wood planks outer. There we go. Just makes it black underneath. Cool. So we got that. Got that. It just feels kind of like a I kind of want it to feel like a shitty throne room, weirdly. Like, I want it to be like, this guy is nowhere near as cool as he wants to be. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit. Okay. And our ceiling, GZ5. Cool. Yeah, that's dark, all right. Photographer, exposure 5. Still super dark. We're going to need more light than that. But we can do that. Okay, we'll get there. Now, I'm going to move, let's see. Make sure I got nothing in here I want. No, I don't right now that I think. Let's see. Ceiling. I don't know what the hell that is. It's going away. And it's going away. Right. And then this can go to ceiling. And now if I turn off ceiling, good, yes, everything is still there. We need to give our demon boy a decent material. Let's see what we got. He's just a weird placeholder flesh color right now. I'm not sure how funky we want to get. We could just go with like a dirty Let's look and see. What's that? All over slime? Actually, don't kind of hate it, but no, I don't think so. Oily metal. No, it's too bright. We're getting to see too, but no, I don't think so. I think we're just going to do shading appender materials and go with our flow metal and then edit it. Our base color is going to be dark. Cool. Our cavity mask color is going to be I want the other one. Or is it this one? No. Where is the light coming from? Cavity mask. Is that like adding? Cavity mask is the one that's doing it right. It's going to here, right? Now it's a multiply. If we mute this one, not that one, add, yeah, it's that one. What's that going to? Scratches. No. Edge mask. Doesn't have a color. Oh, it's just making that the color. I see. I'm going to color. There we go. That's better. A little too dark now, but let's kind of bring it back. Ooh, no. Saturation. I might cut these down to like 0.5. No. Not feeling it yet. If I'm metallic. Roughness. If I take this all the way here, that should be like 90% metallic, right? Yeah, that should be like. There we go. Not yet. Still not liking it. I don't hate it, but what happened to those? Well, it's not awful, but it's not what I want either. That's a weird panels. Let's see what else we can find. No. Where'd it go? Dirty. I like the metal better, maybe right now. Let's see, shading. There we go. That's looking good. Actually, we could have just done, let's just do 0 and value of 0.1. That's better. More control. And then our roughness. I want to add a bit more roughness. Yeah, that looks good. Let's use that for right now anyway. Okay. Then here you cube project. Let's give it some kind of silly, like over the top. I could speak. Let's see. Ancient floor. What? Marble, maybe? Let's try this one. Oh, right, none of those work. That one does. That actually feels kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's make the squares a little smaller. Oh, I don't know. Could have to grab them all, won't I? Come here. Fine. What are you doing? I don't know, it really matters. Let's go with it. Let's see. No, I don't like it after I fucked it up. Smart UV project. Unwrap. No. Cube project. That's better. And then we'll just do scale. Let's see. Oh, I can get it this way. Cool. 3. Well, it does kind of screw up that, doesn't it? Yeah, they don't line up right. Yeah, let's even maybe change it. Change my mind again now. That's better. Let's just do a marble. Damage without sculpting? Well, you can do either materials or you can grab... the easiest thing to do is to take a... All right, I'll show you and then I got to stop because I got to leave today, but I'll show you real quick. Simple damage without sculpting. Shift A, mesh, cube. Create your object you want to damage. Create another cube or another object exactly the same size. Then take the second object, tab, W, actually, yeah, subdivide it a bunch, like 10 times. Cool. Then add a form displacement modifier onto it with a new material. Set the strength to like 0.1, something small, bit more than that. Whatever you want it to be. That'll work as an example. Apply it. Now, take the two objects and you want to take the first object and make a Boolean and set it to intersection. Now that'll keep the first object, but anything that cuts into it will come out. So this is not the same as just the distorted one, because it's only where the distorted one and the other one both exist. So anytime the distorted one goes outside the space, it doesn't. It will only cut into it. And that's how you make it a simple distorted object. So there's the original, and we've cut into it. That's how you do it. The 10-second, how you make it just a broken object without having to sculpt anything. Anyway, I'm going to have to go today, though, because I have a dentist appointment I have to get ready for. So I can't quite finish before we're done. Apologies. But we're getting close. You kind of get the idea where we're going with it. I will finish it up when I get back from the dentist and post it up. And I will be back again tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And we will see you again tomorrow, same time. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.